Hey everybody, welcome back to Fantasy Theory. If you didn't know, Echo is streaming on Disney Plus and Hulu, and it's a 5-episode kind of premiere, which all came out at once, so you can get through the show in about 4 hours, which is kind of what it took me. I kind of explained the story yesterday and gave my review if you want to check that out, but today I wanted to sort of go over, break down, and explain, talk about just everything to do with the ending and the post-credit scene. So let's do it. Before we start, leave a comment on if you enjoyed the show, what was your favorite episode, what's your prediction going forward, just let me know. The ending has what seems to be Maya Lopez or Echo realizing her powers that were teased throughout the show. As we know, she has a vision of her people before her with powers. The ones in the crumbling cave, and then we see her mother has powers in the finale, and in the train sequence in one of the episodes, we see her hands start to glow. The ending sees Maya start to realize and expand on these powers. If you look up what exactly happens in the comics, it seems that she gains superhuman strength, telepathy, and is able to shoot flames of cosmic energy from her hands, which is why I assume they glow. In the show, Maya makes Kingpin realize the memory of his father harming his mother and tries to offer him forgiveness and set him free from it. It eventually doesn't go well with Wilson Fisk storming off because he is so angry. Maya also in the fight kind of gives her power to Chula and Bonnie to help mimic and fight Kingpin's associates. At least that's kind of how I interpreted the whole scene. So that seems to show how Echo's abilities are, but now let's get to the bigger story going on, and that has to do with the after credit scene. The after credit scene teases Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin, running for New York City mayor. We see him on the plane watching Spectrum News, where the two anchors are saying that the city needs someone new. With the upcoming race for mayor happening, New York City needs someone who can understand the people, how to fix the city, a bare-knuckle brawler, someone who isn't afraid to fight with politicians, maybe even an outsider. So this is huge for the MCU. As we see Kingpin kind of lean forward and consider this, there was rumors that Kingpin was kind of going to be the big bad street-level Thanos for heroes like Daredevil, Spider-Man, Echo, Hawkeye, and Punisher, to name a few. So I believe this teases the upcoming Daredevil Born Again series coming out sometime 2024. I'm pretty sure they finished filming that after many script rewrites and everything, and everything going on. So I'm pretty sure they finished filming that, or they're almost done with it. I mean, I'm assuming they're done filming it because the show is slated to come out in 2024. Kingpin has had a huge role in Daredevil's Netflix show, so Daredevil and Kingpin already have history. With all that being said, the Netflix show has been added to Disney Plus and are now considered canon in the MCU timeline, meaning the events that happened in the Daredevil and Defender series, as well as the other shows, could play a role in the current state of the MCU, which is huge if you especially are a fan of these shows. The Spider-Man connection will be that Spider-Man 4 is just on the horizon. Spider-Man is out there being the neighborhood Spider-Man and protecting, well, his neighborhood. With Kingpin corrupting New York City and Kingpin being such a big Spider-Man villain, these two are bound to clash. To add fuel to the fire, we even saw a meetup between Spider-Man and Daredevil in No Way Home, or should I say Peter Parker and Matt Murdock. The story here is he'll campaign in New York City, gain a lot of traction, maybe even win the race, and become the big bad these street-level heroes are working to stop. We can see just how corrupt New York can become under him, perhaps leading to a Sinister Six team-up in the new Spider-Man trilogy, and so on. A lot can happen, and I'm so excited to see what Marvel has cooking here. Again, we can see the corruption that New York City will face with Kingpin running it, so our heroes are going to be occupied in these shows and movies, to say the least. Anyway, that's basically the ending and more importantly the after credit scene explained. Do you think I'm kind of spot on here, or do you think it will go in a different direction? Maybe with Kingpin being a little less prominent in the MCU? We'll see. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have an incredible day.